find your next customer and actually start growing your business? I'm giving you my 3-step framework to attract and connect with your ideal clients and customers. This is my goal, plan, promise for you. And those who don't know me, I'm Alanna and I help businesses grow more with organic marketing strategies. So I own a whole entire agency that helps with this. Let's get into it. And by the end of this video, you'll be able to find the customers by answering these key questions. One is, who do you offer, who needs it most, and where are they spending most of their time? Cool. So step 1, what do you offer? Or actually, the real question is, what business are you really in? Think about it. What business are you really in? So I want to start with a story. So Ray Kroc, I believe that's how you say his last name. He was the CEO of McDonald's and a brilliant businessman. He went to go teach a seminar at a MBA class at the University of Texas in Austin, I believe, in 1974. So he asked the class, what business am I in? No one responded, so he asked again, what business do you think I'm in? Okay. Finally, one student spoke up, and let me move myself here. One student spoke up and said, Ray, who in the world doesn't know you're in the hamburger business? Ray responded, that's what I thought you would say. He paused and then quickly said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not in the hamburger business. My business is real estate. And think about it. Where do McDonald's locations actually happen? New York, Times Square, right? He finds places where you can see it right off the highway when you're driving and want to stop for a quick bite on a road trip, right? So he's actually in the business of real estate and being able to meet customers to where they actually are and want to be, right? Convenience. That's his whole sell on this McDonald's business, is convenience. That's what he sells. He sells the experience of convenience. So it's not just about the product or service, it's about the problem you solve and the value or the experience you provide. Let's run through examples to really drive this home. So let's say you're a personal trainer, right? So you don't just help people lift weights, right, and gain some muscle, lose some weight. You help people feel healthier and more confident to go talk to that girl they've been wanting to talk to, more confident to run through life and stand up in front of everyone and give a huge business presentation, right? That's what you sell. You sell the experience, you sell the feelings that they get. Because no one wants material items if you truly think about it. They want money because they want to feel secure. They want to feel confident in their daily lives and not anxious. Let's say you're a local cleaning service, right? You don't just mop and wipe down stuff. That's not actually what you do. Yes, you do that in your day-to-day of the cleaning service, but what you actually give is families more free time and less stress. So families can sit down at the dining table, feel comfortable, confident in their home, so they can make connections with their kids, their grandparents that come, etc. So you give time, you give less stress. So ask yourself, what business are you really in? Pause this YouTube video, and truly think about it. Step 2 is identify your ideal customer, right? So now we know what business we're really in. Now this will make it easier to understand the ideal customer that we're actually wanting to be our next customer, that will actually become our next customer, right? Because not everyone will buy your stuff, but the right people will. Cool. So think about your best customer. Who are they? What do they need? What keeps them up at night? So who are they? Age, demographics, where they locate. Do they actually need blinds to shield the really strong light that's coming in? So they need blinds to elevate the space, so when people come over for the holidays, it feels comfortable and they feel prideful about their homes, right? What do they actually need? What keeps them up at night? How are you going to solve that problem for them, right? So if they're up all night anxious about how their family on the next Thanksgiving is going to think of them and their home, then your blinds will solve that problem, because you're giving them blinds that will elevate the space and make the room more spacious, stylish, and beautiful. Cool. So think about this in a Venn diagram. Needs, You have needs up here in the top left, you have wants, you have problems, and then your solutions in the middle. So that's what you're providing for your customers. Cool. So an example here is a bakery targeting families who need easy and delicious treats to bring home, especially during the holidays, right? So they are targeting families. Who are these families? They're not necessarily going to target, right? Usually families, people that are dads, moms, they're typically in their like 30s. They're not going to be retired yet, right? So they're going to be maybe in their like 60s, I would say, if they're still coming home and bringing stuff home for their kids. Their kids probably aren't out of college yet. So they're bringing stuff home that's easy because they don't have to bake it, right? So they're looking for families who are really, really busy in their day-to-day lives, probably working, right? Working a 9 to 5, and they're just coming home. They're wanting to bring something home for their families, right? So they're looking for families, probably, I would say, like we can target this to more women, right? Women are usually the caretakers in the scenario, and that's okay. We're just going to stereotype just a bit. So women who are 30s, 40s, maybe 50s, who are also working moms, right? Because again, they're targeting convenience because they're not home all day baking cakes, right? They're on the run and they want to bring something home really quickly. So they're probably targeting this persona. So where does this woman hang out online? And that's what we're going to go next. So where can they find their next customer? That woman, that working mom who wants to bring something home for their kids. So again, you are providing that experience. You're providing the experience of a woman stopping home on her way from work, stopping that bakery, and feeling good about the pie she's about to pick out, feeling good about the cake she's about to pick out so she can bring it home to make her family, her husband, her kids feel good. Cool. So step 3 is find them where they are. So I have this equation for you. It's going to be more eyeballs equals more growth equals more money, right? As simple as that. More eyeballs equals more growth equals more money, right? So that's why we want to bring more eyeballs to our business, to our site, to our location in order to grow more as a company, right? To get more customers, in order to get more money, to get more monthly revenue. Cool. So your ideal customer is already online. Meet them there. And yes, some people you may say may not use social media, but remember we're talking about all organic growth. So just because someone's not using Instagram, that doesn't mean they're not using Google nowadays to search something like a bakery near me. So they're going on Google, searching bakery near me, and you better be showing up in position 1 to get that customer, to get that working mom who's running home late and is Googling something like bakery near me. Cool. And where can you meet them online? There's a bunch of different options for this. We have Twitter in the top left corner, X, whatever you want to call it. We have LinkedIn for professionals and software companies. We have Pinterest for aesthetics and visual. And Instagram, I put Spotify here because podcasts, right? Podcasts are a big one. We have Facebook, we have Google, right? Ranking high on Google obviously brings in people who are searching for solutions online. YouTube, this up here in the top right, that's Threads, right? Threads is a new one. TikTok, and then below me is email. So remember, like sending out email newsletters. Cool. So we have Instagram for visual inspiration. We have LinkedIn for professionals, Google for solutions. You can go on and on with this. So if I was a personal trainer, let's run through examples. If I wasn't a personal trainer, I'd probably be posting on things like Instagram and YouTube because people are looking for how to work out, right? How to do an ab workout. They need some sort of visual for that. So that's why Instagram, especially reels, short form content is great. And then YouTube, like really long form content on, how to grow my biceps, right? That's going to be really great ways for people to find you online. Or if I was that cleaning service, I'd probably be on Google, as we mentioned before. Someone can be searching, okay, cleaning service near me, maid service near me. You better be ranking on the first page of Google for those keywords in your area, in like Florida area, Tampa area, right? So people can find out about your cleaning service and hire you for once a week cleanings to their home. The other place I would probably say for this is Facebook. I found out Facebook is great for local services. I think this is a great place, and you can post both videos and written content on there in order to get people to know about your stuff. Cool. So, or if I was that bakery, I'd probably go on Instagram and Pinterest and be posting, amazing photos of my cakes, maybe some recipes online, so I can get people more aware about my stuff. Or also, Google's a great place for this, especially if you're a local bakery and you want local people to stop by. Or I'm going to throw another one at you. Maybe I'm a financial planner. Where do you think financial planning customers are going to be? I said for this one, it's probably going to be LinkedIn and YouTube. The reason why I said LinkedIn is because maybe you are, a college student professional who is making a good amount of money. You're probably going to be on LinkedIn and you're probably going to be wanting financial advice on what to do with your money. So LinkedIn's a great place for this. And I also said YouTube because YouTube is great for informational content like how to, or you're probably going to post tutorials like how to invest in the stock market to grow wealth, right? So financial planning, educational videos, people can find you that way, and that's how you're going to be able to get customers and clients. So go where the eyeballs are, okay? Go where the eyeballs are. So now you should know, what do you offer, aka your business value, your actual business value, who needs it most, aka your customer persona, and then find out where they are spending their time, aka online platforms. Okay, so reach them where they are, provide as much value as possible so they associate a positive experience with that and you solve their problems, right? You give them solution to their problems and they're going to want to buy your stuff and find out more about your services. Amazing. So here's a roadmap to your success so you know exactly what to do and the actions you can take. So week 1, identify your customer. Week 2, show where they actually are. And week 3, build that content that connects with them on that platform where they are. I do have a whole course that goes through exactly this. So if you're wanting more help on this, click on the link in the description below. I'll be happy to help you. But if not, go ahead, start planning, start mapping out your roadmap, and start taking action.